Yeah, just ignore that ice cream truck. If you don't hear it, it doesn't exist. So before I get into this, I'm just gonna let y'all know that you're gonna hate me. Remember the Mummy film with Brendan Fraser? Yeah, that's the film that most people envision and embody as they're writing this, through this experience. And of course, some other people may be like the classic Mummy films. But when I wrote it, I felt like I was experiencing the Tom Cruise Mummy. And I wasn't jumping up on them couches. So let's get to this. I wrote this one at Universal Studios Hollywood. You know, the suppressed Universal Park. So you approach this big ass building that looks like a Target with two giant Egyptian statues sitting in front of it. They're black, so they did something right. Just looking at the employees with their uniforms make me want to sweat. You head down this path, you just have this wall, it's just like beige off-white drywall. Oh, I'm messing up. I missed the most important part. They make you get a locker. Bastards. It's like, this is free because they're smart. But continuing your stride, which looks like you're walking past manila folders, you get to the entrance of the, I guess, tomb. I mean, I'm assuming it's a pyramid, but it looks like a Walmart. And here's where the theme comes in. You have, you know, these aged bricks. Kind of reminds me of Tomb Raider. Tears. There's like a hieroglyphics wall, bricks and dust and cobwebs, and then there's a line. You finally make it to the station and there's all these options to sit in. You're like, which one's the front row? Which one's the back? And you realize, oh, there's like tiny cars. It's like 4 to a row and it's interesting. You sit in, strap in, it has the signature Premier rides, lap bars. You just feel real snug, anticipating the most epic experience. Then it starts, you progress into the darkness, and off to your left is this lit up skeleton figure. He's just there to say what's good. Then you look above you, and then there's this explorer who's getting attacked by the creepy beetle things, the scarabs. Right, then you go into this room and there's limbs on the ceiling that's moving, and then there's the mummies that are coming to life. You see all these creepy eyes, actually interesting. Then there's this large room and everything turns golden. Like there's pharaoh treasures everywhere. It's really a pretty cool looking place. Like about to prepare you for the most adventurous journey ever. I'm so shady. There's this large projected mummy thing that's just talking shit to you. I wrote this like over 10 times as I was an intern at Universal Studios Hollywood. Why it only was on once? I was like, I never noticed this thing. I don't know, maybe there was some famous person there that day. I wouldn't be surprised. Then things turn turquoise and the mummy says that, oh, you can join us in the afterlife. Excuse me? What did you just threaten me? You face this dark, demented hole like toilets do. And then there's this mummy thing above you and things are collapsing, and this is like not good because we're inside of this Kroger pyramid, and you know that plus card can't save you from this. You'll have to pay full price. Death. Suddenly you launch 40 miles per hour into darkness. Take this left curve, then you have this S curve, then you take a, that's all folks. You take this yes it was. You take this left curve, then you take this S curve, and then there's another left turn, which goes like right next to this lit up, I was about to say zombie, wrong thing, it's not Walking Dead, lit up mummy figure. Then you take a right turn, and then you go straight in front of this another lit up mummy figure, and you're like, ah! And then you rise up and you turn left and then you go right into a wall. It kind of reminds me of how I navigate to use the bathroom without turning on the light in the middle of the night. On this wall, suddenly all these scarab beetles start crawling around, about to eat your flesh. You even feel them at your feet. Don't ask me how they do that. I'm already revealing a lot of secrets about this ride. Then you start going backwards and you make like 4 little turny small hills. And then finally you brake, and then there's all this fog effects and lighting effects, and then you turn around and you're back at the station. Like, how did I get here? I don't know. Now that the main review's over, let's roast this bitch. This ride could have done so much better if it had just at least one thrilling element. I mean, it had the launch, but besides that, it was really a letdown for me. Maybe it is because I'm a thrill seeker, but it was, it's like one inversion, like a 0G roll, a corkscrew. I'd even take an overbank turn. Like, I mean, there's no true bunny hops. My ass remained on the seat the entire ride. It only had a decent launch and some gentle turns. And I get it, it's this themed experience, it's universal, they capitalize on theme, it's not necessarily the thrill, but I'm like, if you're gonna have these adventurous themes, you have to have the thrill to match it. That's the only way it should work. You could be the best places ever, but no, you wanna copy off of Disney and be soft, but have these adventure themes. So much I would do in Universal. High-speed roller coaster, my ass. I drive faster than this while I leave libraries. I definitely would take Flight of Fear over this any day.
Boring ass piece of crap.
I honestly don't understand how it's everyone's favorite indoor roller coaster. But then I think about it, I'm like, what else? There's not that many choices to pick from, so I guess. Maybe Orlando's is like vastly different than Hollywood's, and that's why everybody raves over it. But okay, well, I saw a POV, and there is some significant theming differences in the track layout as well. But I would have to write it to see, but it still feels like it's gonna be the same. It's not gonna be that thrilling as the coaster parts, but just like the theme is cool. And I think the theme worked a little better at Orlando's based off the POV than Hollywood, but not by far. I think Hollywood's very good too. But at Universal Studios Hollywood, honestly, I'd rather ride Jurassic Park 10 times before riding this. It was fun. The theme made up for it, basically. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please hit the thumbs up. Comment below, what do you think about this roller coaster? Please explain to me why this is the most awesomest roller coaster ever. Share this with anybody that rode this ride for Rizzle. Ew, yeah, what am I supposed to be saying? I'm Rob's Rides, keeping it 100 with all things amusement. And if you thought I was Rainbow Coasters, hit subscribe and I'll come back with a new video. I'll probably come back with a new video